Welcome to CLO Ed TV. Today we've got another washing machine video. Stick around, hope you enjoy. Before we get into talking about this machine, I'd like to say this entire video, including the sequence of us washing our clothes, is going to be powered by solar energy. Everything you're seeing in this video is powered by green energy. Yes, we're using solar today using our DL Energy or Go Labs R300. That has been a major powerhouse. Not only is it powering the lights, camera, and everything in this video, it also powered our washing machine. If you would like to purchase that portable power station, links will be in the description below. Also, if you would like to see my review on that portable power station, check out this video right here. Now let's get into the review of this bad boy. Now last week I did a review on the Temu/Amazon portable washing machines, and those are great for travel, RV or van life, or if you just want a portable solution to wash smaller garments. Now today we are going to talk about a much larger machine, and as you can see, those machines actually fit inside of this particular washing machine, and I found that to be interesting. So I can literally fit both of those machines into this one right here, so your capacity is much larger. One thing I love about this machine is you don't sacrifice washing capacity. You also use way less wattage that you would in a regular washing machine. Also, that it's lightweight. When I say lightweight, what washing machine do you know that you can lift up like this? I don't know one, but this is great. I mean, literally, I'm lifting a 25-pound weight. There it is right there. And this weight weighs more than this washing machine does. Okay, I just like to illustrate the size comparison. I mean, this machine is literally half the depth. I have this machine sitting on top of my old full-size washing machine. I mean, just look at this. I mean, if you're reworking a space and you need to cut back, you literally could open up way more space in your wash closet, or washroom. So in this case scenario, this is a great advantage to a washing machine like this one. I just want to illustrate the size here so you can see. Literally, the full-size washing machine is 25.5 inches, which is about 2 feet. The portable washing machine is about 14 inches. All right, width-wise, for the portable, you're looking at 23 inches, and width-wise, 27 inches on the regular washing machine. So you're literally saving half the space with the portable. Okay, I wanted to do a quick overview of the machine. This machine will come with a fill line. I don't need it because I use a hose to fill the wash chamber up. Here you have a deep 10-liter wash chamber. And over here you have a spin dry chamber, comes with a lid. Also here they have a way that you can have it drain, and both the wash and the drain via this drain hose right here. So when you're ready to drain, only thing you do is make sure it's on drain, drop this line, and the water runs out. When you're ready to drain, you just set the dial here to drain, and then you drop the line and the water will run out. This machine literally only weighs 25 pounds, so this is very convenient. So if you're not really that strong, you literally can grab this, lift this up, and move it somewhere. And I know moving in the past, I would have to move my bulky washing machine and dryer, but something like this, you literally could fit in a back seat. You could fit this in the truck bed of your truck, or, you know, a small vehicle can literally put this. This is about the size of a person. So this is an awesome, awesome machine. Over here on the left hand side and on the right, you have 2 fill lines, but I never use these. But you would install these if you want to keep it stationary and just want to use your regular hoses to literally fill these machines up. Over here you have your washer time, and you just literally turn the dial and it will run your washing machine for that time. Here you have your settings for gentle wash, normal, and drain. And over here you have your spinner time, which goes up to 5 minutes. Okay, on the back of the machine, it has some information here about the washer, although the model number won't be in the back. And down here you have your cord. So if you are using AC power, this is what you will use here. So it uses about 200 to 220-ish watts to wash and about 110 to 114 to spin dry. All right, let's go and talk about who this washing machine will be useful for. I have my spec sheet here and we're gonna go over some of the cues. Here we have the Costway 23103-CYWH model. It weighs 16 pounds. It's a 25 by 15 by 28 inch machine. It has high efficiency and energy efficiency, and we're going to get into that more as we get into the video. It is a portable machine, and I will talk about the advantages shortly when you have a portable washing machine. Before we get into testing this machine, I want to talk about who this machine will fit. If you are definitely moving from different apartments or condominiums and you're constantly having to move those big bulky washing machines and dryers, this may be a great solution for you. If you're looking to save on water and electricity, this washing machine may be for you, as it takes very little water to wash the same amount of clothes that it would in a larger washing machine. If you're a full-time RVer and don't want to deal with a smaller washing machine such as this one, and you like to wash blankets, pants, towels, this may be a good solution for you. Also, if you're moving, nobody wants to move these big, bulky machines from an old place to a new place. I don't care if it's a house or whatever. So this I literally can lift with my own strength, yet it has the washing capacity of a large size washing machine, and really you can't beat that. If you are a college student and you have a dorm, not only can you and your roommate wash clothes, but you'll be able to save a lot of coins going to that laundromat by washing your clothes in something like this. Even if you stay in an apartment complex and they have a washroom, sometimes people are already washing their clothes and there's a limited amount of washers. So what does that mean? You have to wait, go back down, see if everybody's done washing and drying their clothes, and then you get your turn. With this, you don't even have to worry about waiting in a line or waiting for somebody to finish washing their washing machines. Plus, you're not spending any quarters using this. Now that I've talked about who this machine might be useful to, we're going to go ahead and get into how to use the machine, its performance, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of the video. All right, let's get into it. All right, let me talk about my solar setup real quick. I've got two charge controllers here. One is going to one set of solar panels, one is going to another. So with this one I have 400 watts going in. With this one I have 150 watts going in, and both of these are going into the battery. This is just a RV marine battery, small. But also I salvaged a lot of these wires, so I just used what I had, but I'm gonna have to upgrade some of these wires to a little thicker gauge wire so I can dump more power when I need. Here's the DL Energy R300. I've got it running from the AC port all the way into here, and that's keeping this thing charged. Okay, so we're at 63 and the washing machine is using the wattage here. Okay, today we're using the DL Energy R300 to run the washing machine. Now I just wanted to bring you in. I wasn't completely charged when I started, so it's at 68, now it's at 65, and you see the up spike. So it's about 256 watts at the peak, and then it cuts down. So it's not a continuous wash, it just runs that cycle on and off. See how it hit just zero? Okay, and also we got an overcast. This is what I've got coming in on solar here. So when the clouds come, it kind of covers it, hits it, and shuts off, and then shuts back on, but I'm still getting charged. But when those clouds clear, I basically get full charge. So I got 13 watts, 14 watts coming in to this single battery right here. So it's pretty simple. Okay, so I have these two tied on one, then I have these two tied on the other. Just so you can see, 1, 2, 3, and 160 watts. 15 watts a piece.
So I have a small extension cord running from the battery bank all the way up to the machine, and this is what you see using that wattage. I got a big load in here, so it's cleaning really well. And then later on I'll show you how the spin dryer works. Right now I set it for 15 minutes, it's on 12 minutes now. Alright, so I'm gonna let that do its thing and we'll come back. Okay, the wash cycle is now done. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna wring these clothes out, and then I'm gonna put the new clothes in because I think I can get one more wash out of this. Then I'll drain it, show you how that works. Then I will take both of them and rinse them all in one, then drain it again, and then I'll show you how the spin cycle works. One thing I love about this is it's a huge capacity. So I got 5 shirts, probably about 8 pairs of underwear, 6 pairs of socks, a couple of tanks, and a couple of under tanks, that goes under the shirt. So I got about 6 of these, 2 of these, 5, 8, and 6. Okay, just showing you what the water looks like after the wash. So it looks very dirty, and it does get a lot of that dirt cleaned up. Alright, for the next load I got a lighter color, so I'm gonna wash these. And like I said, I got pants this time and towels, so we're gonna do this second and do the towels last. But that's what I love about this machine, because you can do jeans, sheets, and all sorts of stuff, like big towels. Alright, let's get to washing. Alright, I'm gonna start the wash, and if this isn't enough water, I'm gonna fill it with some more water. Then I'll show you how I actually fill it. Okay, I think that's gonna be enough water to wash it. So I'm gonna let this wash, then I'm gonna check how clean or dirty the water is. If it's too dirty, I'm gonna dump it, show you how I fill it, and then after that we're gonna do the rinse cycle. Alright, catch you in a little bit. Okay, if you see bubbles, I added the Buff City soaps powder to it. So now I'm gonna take these out, drain these out, wash the towels, and then I'm gonna show you how to drain out the water. I probably only run the towels for 6 minutes because I'm on battery. It takes 250 watts to run it, but I'm only putting 55 watts of solar in, so I am losing power, but I'll talk more about that later. So let's get these drained and get the towels in here. Let's get to it. Okay, I've just wanted to talk about what has happened really quickly. So if you look here, this would be a good example. I'm getting 13.6 watts going in. Now, if I have overflow, I can press this button, and as you can see, I have another controller here to divert the power outside of the battery. I don't want to do that right now. I want to use all the power I can to go straight into this battery. Where my system has limitations is, let's show you over here. The Deal Energy R300 only allows a maximum of 60 watts to come in. My system can probably send way more than 55 watts, but this is all it can take. So as you can see, when we first started the video, we were at 68%. So this has ran 3 wash cycles and at 251 watts, and this thing is maxed at 300. So it's a great system, definitely. If you want to run this without draining your battery, you're gonna have to get a bigger system. All right, so Right now we're at 41%, but we started off at 68%, okay, when we first washed. So we use about 20% capacity to run 3 cycles. So we got to run 2 rinse cycles, so it's probably going to bring it down to 30%, okay. Now I get charged from 55 watts up until maybe 6 o'clock, and from 6 to 8 I can get another 9 watts of charge for those last 2 hours, so I will be able to fill it back up to 100. So that's just kind of what we got going on here. Not to ramble on, but only got from my system 13.4 volts, about 150 watts on this side and 400 watts on this side, but I can only put in 55 at a time with this portable battery bank. All right, let's get on to the washing. Okay, the towel wash cycle is done, so we're about to drain it. I'm gonna show you how to drain it next. Okay, so all you do is simply turn this knob to drain, and then you take this tube right here, and then you're gonna lift up the tube and set it down. And there goes the drain. Now you can also drain this on spin cycle, but that's all you do. Just wait, let all the water drain out. See what it's looking like on the inside, and I'll come back and show you the inside when everything is drained. Okay, so I'll take you on the inside. As you can see, that is a lot of dirt that has accumulated. So after I rinse, what I'm going to do is go ahead and wipe this down with a washcloth and get it all clean at the end. Also, there's a filter here, and sometimes you're gonna have to clean this out. So after the end of this, I'll clean this out and then put it back in here. All right, so this is what it's looking like once the water is drained. So now let me show you how I fill it up for the rinse cycle. Okay, this is my little rain barrel setup. I'll tell you more about that later on in the video. But as you can see here, I have a water pump. This thing carries a lot of good pressure, moderate pressure to the rain barrel. So I just take this out, put that in there, and then I run a regular water hose all the way to the washing machine. So if you're interested in this pump, after I show you how it works, links will be in the description below. Then we just fill it that way. So rainwater here, put the water pump in, and run it to the machine. Okay, to activate the pump, all you do is plug it in. That's it. All you gotta do to have the water spray. Now, see, I'm rinsing the sides down, and I think you can take the top off, unscrew it, and really get in there and clean if you want to. So I just let that thing fill up. So I rinsed it out. I'm gonna close this. Normal. This bottom rung right here, that should be enough water to rinse the whole, both loads of clothes. I'm gonna just close the lid. This is one hack I like to do. Just set the hose in there, and then the lid holds it down so the hose won't fall out. So that's how I do that. In the manual, they'll tell you how high to fill it. You can fill it all the way to the top. But what I like to do is just go like a little bit to like that first one, and that should be enough to rinse the clothes. Okay, so this so you can see the pump working and the water level. Now these are good for pumps that you can remove water from flooding and stuff like that. So if you got a basement that floods, you can use one of these pumps to move the water out. But I just use it to pressurize my water for my daily use. Okay, as you can see, I'm just above. I kind of filled it to the second line, but that should be enough. All right, let's get to rinsing. Alright, for this first one, I'm gonna do a 5-minute rinse. Come over here, set it to that second dot. Alright. And after everything's said and done, I'm gonna show you how much water we use and then how much our solar bank is used. Alright, so that way you get an idea how much it costs to wash all the clothes. Alright. Okay, I'll show you how the spin cycle works. Take your clothes. I'll show you what this is for in a second. So you just take your clothes, lift the lid up over here. You know, you don't have to do this. I mean, to get some dry as you want, but I like to give them a little squeeze before I throw them in the dryer. When I say dry, I'm talking spin dry. All right. I like to hang my clothes because it's free, it's fast, and let the sun do the work. If you gotta hang them inside, like I said, I left that collapsible hang dryer, and you can get that in the link in the description below if you need one. But yeah, you just get a simple hang dryer like that, or go old school and get you some clothes hangers, or you know, whatever you got that you can hang your clothes and it won't damage your clothes. I'm gonna take you over here to the basket in a second. Go ahead, stuff this thing pretty good. And just like any spin cycle, you want to make sure that the clothes are in there nice and balanced. I think that's almost full. Let's see what else I got in here. Let's see. I might have to run two. So I'll tell you what, I'll leave these in here and then I'll show you how the spin cycle works. So you want to take this right here, put this over here inside, make sure it's pressed down in there. I close both lids, and then you just turn the spin dial for however long you want. I'm gonna set mine to 5 minutes. Alright, let me bring you closer. You can see. Now another good thing about this, there is a safety feature. So if you lift the lid, the spin cycle will stop. Alright, so I'm gonna let these spin dry, then I'm gonna pull them out so you can see how dry they get. One thing about the spin cycle, it's very quiet, doesn't make a lot of noise at all, so that's really nice. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how much the spin cycle is actually taking. So it's about 113, 114 watts. So it's a lot less than your wash cycle took. Okay, the spin cycle is at 0. Let's see what we got. Just gonna lift the lid up, go ahead and take your little top off, and really it's pretty much dry at this point, you know, with a little dampness on it. So I'm gonna collect these, go ahead and get these in the bag, and we're gonna cut back to the second rinse, and then we're gonna talk about the machine. Now I just want to get in close to show you that the rinse basket is basically bone clean, bone dry and clean. So there's no residue, no dirt in here, which means the wash side did what it's supposed to do. So at this point after the rinse, there's no dirt in here, no dirt at all. All right, so that's really good. All right, second load is rinse. All right, so we're gonna take it over to the spin cycle. One pair in at a time. If you wanna do towels, you can do probably 2 or 3 at a time. But jeans and pants, I recommend, or dresses, I would say dresses you probably could put maybe 4, but jeans 1 at a time. Washing machine uses. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a full 5 minutes. And we'll come back after it spins out. Okay, so this is what it sounds like on full speed. I'm gonna tell you that R300 power station is doing a heck of a job right now. So we're on our second load of clothes, And when I say they dry, it's just a little dampness. It's pretty much dry. These will be dry in a couple hours. So clothes smell great. All right, we're gonna get these on the line, and then we're gonna show you how you spin the towels out and then the pair of pants. All right. Two, set it down again. Let it drain. I'll show you a picture of that, or a video clip of that. So I just set that down off to the side. Okay, now we can run the spin cycle. So we'll come over here, set it to 5, and it's on its way. I want to show you in the drain trap. As you can see, they got 2 screws there, so that way you can clean off any hair or any debris that gets trapped in there. Also, same thing right here. But I'm just going to take the rest of the rainwater and give this tub a good rinse, and I'll show you how much water I have left. You can ration your water better than I did, but I just had my clothes pile up, and I should have washed my clothes more frequently in a week. Maybe 1 load instead of having 3 loads to wash. But let's go ahead and get this tub rinsed out. All right, I'm gonna plug it up. So I'm just rinsing the sides, giving it a good rinse. I can close this hose off real quick. I'm just closing the hose off to show you it doesn't take much water to get it clean. So I'm just spraying down a little bit more, then cut the pump off. And that's all it pretty much takes. So try once again. All right, it slowed itself down. Let's see what we got. Now, I'm not as optimistic about this towels, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, it actually got them dry. Well, not dry, damp, but dry enough. Okay. These towels felt like a brick with all that water in it, but this machine did the job. I'm really enjoying this. Worth every penny. All right, we're gonna do the jeans next. So easiest technique I found, go ahead, fold them up like this, then fold them in half, and that's how you put them in there. Set it for 5 minutes. All right, and we'll come back when it's done. All right, let's see what the pants are looking like. All right, we're gonna set that back there. Okay, so this is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty much a little damp, but that's okay. They're more heavy material, and it did a pretty good job. So let's go ahead and get these hung up, and I'm gonna show you how I take apart the pump. Okay, it's real simple. You see a little thread adapter here. So you just take this, see if I can get this, loosen it up. Just like this. All right, the hose comes right off, and then that's it. Then here you can take the adapter off if you're fitting a bigger hose, but all you need is the washing machine, the yard hose, regular yard hose. All right. Okay, so this little pump did the job. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to pick this up. Now, if you want me to hook up a water meter to this, so that way you know exactly how much water I use, I'll probably add this in another video, but you can get those at Lowe's real cheap. I'll put a picture right here of the type of water meter you need to get. But yeah, so I really love this pump, and it does a good job. I've even washed my car and sprayed my house with this little pump.
If you're planning to wash clothes off grid and you need a portable solution that's within a great price range, and you can find these commonly at Walmart, Amazon, and shops and online stores just like that. And normally they'll have a coupon or a sale going on for these type of washing machines. So now we're at the final thoughts. I would highly recommend this style of washing machine for anybody. Even if you have a large washing machine, literally this has outperformed the clothes as far as cleanliness and as far as water usage and energy usage. So me personally, I have a full-size washer and dryer, but I'm not going to be using those anymore. I'm using this right here. The things I really love about it is I can literally lift this machine up and move it anywhere I want to in any location. I also like that I can run this off of a small 300-watt portable battery bank, and I can also run this off of solar. So I really enjoyed those features. I love the fact that it has a built-in spin dry. And with this spin dry, it literally gets the clothes almost bone dry to a very wet dampness. You can't even squeeze any water out of it. So I'd say within 30 minutes to an hour in full sun, your clothes will be completely dry. So this is great for people who already own a washing machine. This is great for people who are full-time RVers or van lifers. This is great for people who are in dorms or going off to college for the first time and don't want to use a laundromat to wash your clothes. Or if you're in an apartment or home that doesn't include hookups, you don't need any traditional hookups to use this. Just like in the video, I just use a hose to fill the water up, and you can use a sink or anything to literally fill this up with water to wash your clothes. So there are a lot of advantages to this. Some other advantages are emergency prep. You may want to use a washing machine to clean clothes for medical uses. Also, if you have a grid down or power out scenario, you can't use those big washing machines to wash your clothes. They just take too much power. So you can pull out something like this and literally wash your clothes and keep everything sanitary with a portable washing machine like this. Also, if you have pets and you want to wash some of their toys or anything like that, you can throw those clothes in here and wash them. Also, this is just a good secondary or auxiliary washing machine to have, but I'm going to use this as my main washing machine because it's more than sufficient for my uses. Also, this machine seems to be, and I will say this is more of an opinionated advantage to this machine, is that it seems like the parts will be readily available and much easier to fix than a traditional washing machine. And I would assume the parts are even less expensive. So overall, I highly recommend this Costway washing machine. I really appreciate everyone watching, thumbsing up the videos, and supporting the channel. And if you enjoyed this video and haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to CLO Education TV. We will also be coming out with more videos of DIY projects, also green living, and many other educational videos to help you along in your efficiency journey. Links and reviews for all three of these washing machines will be in the link in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, there are other support links in the description. I wanted this video to serve as a way for people who are just starting off, that they will have options to wash their clothes in an affordable way and more efficient way, and to save money over time. If you would like to support this channel, links will be in the description below. And stay close to God. I'll see you on the next video. And guys, I gotta get out of here, wash some clothes. Peace.